The 1944 wheat penny is one of the most common coins in circulation today, but it also has some hidden secrets and surprises. Some of them are made of steel, rare errors that occurred when some leftover steel planchets from 1943 were accidentally struck with 1944 dies. These silver-colored oddities are worth a fortune to collectors who can spot them among the sea of copper cents. Other 1944 wheat pennies have unusual mint marks, overdates, or different varieties, making them more valuable than their face value. These silver-colored oddities are worth a fortune to collectors who can spot them among the sea of copper cents. In this video, we will explore the history and value of these fascinating coins that tell a story of a nation at war and its resilience in times of crisis. Whether you have a handful or a hoard of these coins, you will discover why they are more than pocket change. They are pieces of history. The history of the 1944 wheat penny. The history of the 1944 wheat penny is a tale of war and change. It began in 1909 when the U-Mints first made wheat pennies to honor Abraham Lincoln's birth. The coin bore his likeness on one side and 2 ears of wheat on the other, symbolizing peace and prosperity. For over 3 decades, these bronze coins circulated among millions of Americans. But then came the Second World War. The government made pennies out of steel. These silver-colored coins looked strange and felt cold in people's hands. Some thought they were dimes or foreign money. In 1944, the government devised a new plan. The copper for pennies should come from recycled ammunition casings fired in battle. These pennies had a slightly different color and composition than their pre-war cousins, but they still had Lincoln's face and the wheat stalks on them. They were a reminder of the courage and resilience of a warring nation, and hope for a better future. Factors to examine when evaluating a 1944 wheat penny. Whether you inherited 1944 wheat pennies from your grandma or found them in a garage sale, you might be sitting on a treasure trove, but you need to know their worth before you cash in your coins. And that depends on several factors. Rarity. How many coins like yours were made? And how many are still around today? Does it tell a story or have historical significance? The fewer there are, the more valuable they are. You can use online catalogs to identify its known surviving population. Demand. How popular is your coin? How easy or hard is it to find? You can check online platforms like eBay or PCGS to see what others pay for your coin. Condition. How well preserved is your coin? Does it have any scratches, dents, stains, or damage? The better it looks, the more it sells for. You can use a grading system like the American Numismatic Association to rate your coin from mint, perfect, to poor, bad. Mint mark. A mint mark is like a birth certificate for your coin. It shows which branch of the U.S. Mint produced it, and when. There are several mint branches across the country, and 1944 wheat pennies come from 3 of them: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D, and San Francisco, S. Aesthetic value. How beautiful is your coin? Does it have a pretty luster or unique color? Does it tell a story or have historical significance? The more appealing it is to the eye and the mind, the more collectors will want it, increasing its price. Now that you know how to evaluate a coin, let's see how much they sell for on the market. 1944 wheat penny. Poor to find. Grades 0 to 15. The humble copper coins in this category have seen it all. War and peace, boom and bust, rust and shine. And it shows on its face, or rather, on Lincoln's face, to the point Honest Abe's mug might not even show for the lowest graded coins. Prices start at $6. TH's genuine coin sold for $6. This genuine D coin sold for $6. This NG0S coin sold for $6. This NG0D D coin sold for $10. This F15D S coin sold for $66. This NG0 coin sold for $2,820. Note that there haven't been many sales of coins in these categories. Steel coins already start showing how valuable they are. This steel NGC genuine coin sold for $6,325. This steel O details coin sold for $16,200. This steel ANACS genuine D coin sold for $28,750. 1944 wheat penny. Very fine to about uncirculated, grades 20 to 58. If you are looking for a coin that has seen some history, but not too much wear and tear, you might want to consider antique coins with a grade from 20 to 58. These coins have been circulated enough to acquire some character and charm, but not enough to lose their details and value. Prices in this category start at $6. This AU55S coin sold for $6. This XF45 coin sold for $16. This AU58BND coin sold for $24. $100. The next big price point sits at around $150 to $300. This AU50BND D coin sold for $106. This AU55D S coin sold for $173. This AU50D coin sold for $229. This AU53D S coin sold for $357. A couple non-steel coins breach the $1,000 mark. This AU50 coin sold for $1,485. This VF30D coin sold for $4,140. This AU50 coin sold for $4,600. Steel coins easily go for tens of thousands of dollars. This steel AU50 coin sold for $17,250. This steel AU58D coin sold for $30,550. This steel AU53 coin sold for $30,550. This steel AU55D coin sold for $69,000. 1944 wheat penny, uncirculated to select uncirculated, grades 60 to 63. If you are looking for a coin that has been preserved in near mint condition, but not too pristine and flawless, you might want to consider antique coins with a grade from 60 to 63. These coins have been handled very carefully and minimally, but not enough to avoid some minor marks and abrasions. They range from mint state, MS60, to choice uncirculated, MS63, meaning they have almost all of their original luster and design features intact. Prices in this category start at $7. This MS63S coin sold for $7. This MS62 coin sold for $10. This MS60S coin sold for $13. This MS60D D coin sold for $20. This MS63D coin sold for $29. A bunch of coins here go for a few $100s. This MS63RBD S coin sold for $188. This MS63D coin sold for $345. This MS63 coin sold for $748. This MS63D S coin sold for $1,035. The record auction for a non-steel coin in this category belongs to this CHBU coin that went for an astounding $22,000. Steel coins in this category sell for tens of thousands of dollars. This steel MS61 coin sold for $30,550. This steel MS63 coin sold for $48,000. This steel MS62D coin sold for $52,800. This steel MS62D coin sold for $92,000. This steel MS63D coin sold for $115,000. 1944 wheat penny, choice and gem uncirculated, 64 to 66. If you are looking for a coin that has been minted with exceptional quality and beauty, but not quite perfect yet, you might want to consider antique coins with a grade from 64 to 66. These coins have been struck with sharp and clear details, but not enough to avoid tiny flaws and imperfections. Prices in this category start at around $5. This MS65 coin sold for $5. This MS64D coin sold for $6. This MS65S coin sold for $7. This MS64D D coin sold for $25. This MS65D S coin sold for $31. The next big price point sits at around $250 to $500. This MS66D D coin sold for $276. This MS66S coin sold for $300. This MS64D S coin sold for $382. This MS66 coin sold for $462. This MS65D coin sold for $546. A few coins breached the $1,000 mark. This MS66RDD D coin sold for $1,320. This MS65D S coin sold for $4,830. This MS66D coin sold for $2,255. The price for non-steel coins caps at $10 to $20,000. This MS66 Plus Road D S coin sold for $12,338. This MS66D S coin sold for $16,100. This MS66 Plus D S coin sold for $21,150. As for steel coins, only 3 sales happened in the past decades, all for 6 figures. This steel MS64 coin sold for $108,000. This steel MS64 coin sold for $158,625. This steel MS64 coin sold for $180,000. The absolutely most valuable wheat penny is this steel MS66S coin that sold for $408,000. So if you ever come across a 1944 wheat penny in your pocket or drawer, don't toss it away. You might be holding a treasure in your hand. Happy collecting!